Hey y'all, come look at this.
Daniel and Drew.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our wrestling perspective. If you like what you see, give it a big thumbs up. This is a continuation of our weekly perspective. It's a show that we did a couple other times. I know you're like, why are you out of it, mate? Have you seen how the world's going? It's like... But this is episode 8 of our weekly perspective, looking at the whole week of professional wrestling from the 22nd of March all the way up to the 29th of March 2020. And all I've got to say, 2020 each month, it just keeps unraveling, and yuck. So no further ado, let's do it. Let's move on to WWE. And what do we start with the WWE? What's on Monday for you guys in America, but Tuesday for me? But still, it's the first wrestling program of the week. We're talking Monday Night Raw. And what were the 5 points that stuck out to me? Yeah, there were actually 5 points this time that actually stuck out to me. Not 2, and there was little bits and pieces that got me going, nice. Nice. First point being, it's a complete different hard cam change. So they did from the last time where it was facing on the side, now it's just has like the trident in the background. What do you like about this camera change? I'll do the rest of Raw like this. What do you reckon? It's got a couple other posters in here. Second point being, did you see none other than the Mighty Don't Kneel? Yeah. The Mighty Don't Kneel. You're like, who's the Mighty Don't Kneel? They made their debut on to Monday Night Raw. They've been all over the place, and it's finally great to see Brendan Vink, aka Elliot Sexton, and also Shane Thorne, one half of the Mighty Don't, the TM61. So many the Mighties and TMs. But it was correct. We finally saw the debuts, and it was very nicely hit hard to me because these are two Aussies representing, and they did a good showing. A very good showing against the Street Profits, eh? Hopefully they stay on Raw, I do. Third point being, see what I did there? Apparently the ref, he stuffed up the count with the Andrade and Garza teaming up to take on Cedric and Ricochet. When Andrade was pinning Cedric, he's like, 1, 2, wait a minute, hold on a quick second. What's going on? Oh yeah, 3, and then I was like, what? Fourth point being for Monday Night Raw, Randy Orton's promo, Lord. He did home, and it's true. If anyone got offered to be a part of Evolution, they would. If I got part of it, I would. Anyone. But Randy Orton keeps suggesting that Edge is a junkie. Oh man, this is pretty edgy TV, you gotta think of it. Randy's just bashing into his wife, bashing into his personal life. The promo was that brutal, it's gonna change this camera angle. What the hell is a boneyard match? Is it like buried alive? Or does the match actually have bones? Did I leave the kettle on? Now right after Monday Night Raw, we move straight on to the Wednesday Night War. But the Wednesday Night War that's between the black and gold brand NXT and the elite brand All Elite Wrestling. Now, what were the points that stuck out to me? I have 3 points from each show. And what were the winners? And who won it for us? And our weekly perspective. And, you know, all the get up. But before I start, I'll always say this. You can love all professional wrestling, but sometimes you may have a preference in what you watch weekly. Maybe this week, NXT, the black and gold brand, did it for you because you are the kind of NXT. Or it was the elite brand on TNT, AEW Dynamite. Let's find out who the winners were. The 3 points. Let's do this. Starting with the black and gold brand NXT. And what were the 3 points stuck out to me? First point being, did you see the Io Shirai return? About time. No, that didn't rhyme, did it? Oh, it just did then. See, I just ruined it. I shouldn't have rhymed in the first place. But Xia Li got attacked backstage, bro. Who knows? And now Leo was waiting in the ring, and we finally heard the very destructive, epileptic, seizure-giving entrance of Io Shirai. Second point being, did you see the team of those it looks like Indian warriors that attacked Matt Riddle. And who was the manager? It was none other than Malcolm Bivens. I saw this a day before because a sneaky, cheeky sneak peek that came through on WWE India's Twitter account said that they were debuting. I am happy that Malcolm Bivens is finally onto the NXT television, but it kind of, I don't know, like, I liked him with a bit of Bronson Reed. Third point being, did you see that when Triple H was talking between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, he says after this will end. The minute he mentioned this will end, guess what happened? There was a Killer Cross Visionette. Are we going to see him sooner than later? Is he going to be the one that attacks Ciampa, or is he going to be the one that attacks Gargano? Is he going to be pegged into the title scene? I don't know. This anticipation was a great end to NXT. Now on to the All Elite brand AEW Dynamite on TNT. What were the 3 points that stuck out to me? First point being, we finally saw Brody Lee back into the ring after a while of not seeing him, and even though it should have been a quicker match between him and QT Marshall, it was actually nice seeing him for that length, because I'm guessing if you're not going to see him for a while, and if he's going to be doing all of these Vince jabs with don't chew the steak or finish the steak before me, no sneezing and all that, it's good that you had him a bit longer in a match and devour QT Marshall like an apple. Second point being, did you see none other, we're seeing more of a build up between Hager and Moxley. I know ages ago, the whole thing when Cody's like, I'm only going to grab 1% of the WWE roster, current WWE, I don't know what he was saying about, something with WWE roster, only 1%. See, my phone's going off, Cody's already on to me. But, it's less than 1%, because WWE has nearly 10,000 employees. So even if you were to grab 100, that's still 0.1%. Hopefully, my maths is all stuffed up. On to the third point. Now the third point for All Elite Wrestling Dynamite on TNT. Before I was rudely interrupted by a phone call. Legit, the phone call went, hey. That's it. Yeah, always to my time, and always to yours. On to the third point. Third point being the Chris Jericho and Vanguard scene, where Chris Jericho tried to get Vanguard on to the Inner Circle side after he said, mate, I don't agree to your political views. I don't agree to your social media status on what you post. It was hilarious. I actually laughed a lot. And then you finally see, to end off AEW, Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy in the same ring. You know, it's a shocking time. Even though it's 2020, it kind of feels like we're in the past. You have, in WWE, you have your MVPs, your Drew McIntyres, your Rey Mysterios, your olden day names that are still there. And then we look at the alternative product, and who's the ones ending it? Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy. Childhood here, mate. Childhood here. So who won it for me this week? Was it the NXT Black and Gold brand, or was it the Elite brand on TNT, All Elite Wrestling Dynamite? It's a confusing one, and it's a kind of hard one, because there were so many things that stuck out to me, and it really was hard for me to make it. Oh, it was NXT that won for me this week. Ding ding ding. They actually knocked off All Elite Wrestling this week for me, even though All Elite Wrestling brought a lot of new stuff to the table, and even though WWE kind of took their camera angle of keeping it facing towards the Trident. I'm not going to blame games of who's pinching what, because that's a whole different argument. Straight after the Wednesday night debacle, we're moving straight on to NXT UK, to the wrong part. And there was only 2 points that stuck out to me for this episode. What were the 2 points that stuck out to me? They probably stuck out to you as well. The first point being, did you see none other than Noam Dar tear up the place with A-Kid putting on a technically sound match? And he actually was really good. The way that Noam Dar sold it made A-Kid, well, I don't know, botched it there, made A-Kid look more like a technical threat to the Supernova himself. And the promo that he did after it, oh, I can't stop praising Noam Dar. Second point being none other than the NXT Cruiserweight Championships finally gets defended on NXT UK, with none other than the Irish Ace defending his championship in the place against the Kiwi buzzsaw Travis Banks. There were a lot of rough falls here where I thought easy Travis Banks would have popped out his shoulder when he dived onto the outside. But this match was just a solidifier on what the cruiserweights are heading towards now and what the new standard is on who's going to actually go up against. There's no more how you doing, it's more, oh, how's he doing? And yes, now the lighting has gone completely different and the t-shirt has changed. You're probably thinking, what is going on? Now on to the blue brand on Friday. We're talking about Friday night Smackdown on Fox in the empty arena of the WWE PC. If I could do squats, the whole bopping and up and down promo segment that Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan had before it all kicked off. But we want to talk about something else, and then something else. First point being, please do never, not anytime soon at least, okay Vince? Listen to me. Don't split up Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. That is gold. I keep kissing my fingers, what? I have to wash. Second point being for Smackdown, did you see? It is confirmed. Otis, Slams and Ham, whatever this says on the shirt, he's finally going to go up against Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. And you know what? This is like emotional investment I have with Otis trying to get there. So, good on Otis. I hope he gets it. Honestly, he needs to do something, but maybe there's a Tucker heel turn. We don't know. And the third point being for Smackdown, the final point, we see New Day and the Usos are getting another opportunity for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championships, but this time it's at WrestleMania and it's in a triple threat match with Miz and Morrison. Hey, no, get out of my house. Hopefully that starts, but I know it's not. But either way, I'm happy. Hopefully New Day pick it up. If not, well... Now moving on to other wrestling. Straight on to Impact Wrestling and their 3 points. What were their 3 points? The first point being, did you see Willie Mack? He now became the new #1 contender for the X Division Championship. Making sense to me now why Ace Austin helped him in the first place, because Ace Austin went up to him and said, hey, since you won the match, mate, I'll wash your back, you wash mine. Just kidding. See, that's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference from the newest episode. See, I'm too much into the TV. But talking about the TV, did you see the second point? Second point for Impact Wrestling was none other than the Undead Realm, Undead Wasteland. It was like Ultimate Deletion pumped with a couple of Scott Steiner syrups. Oh, I'm just kidding. It was like an Ultimate Deletion just blown up between Havoc and Su Yung. They had like a bit of bootleg over there. Oh, the whole thing, everyone was copping a shift. And then Father Mitchell at the end, I think is Father Mitchell or Sinister. It's just so many names. But Abyss came in, he had a little thing and just... Third and final point that stuck out to me for Impact Wrestling, I am so confused because now since Sami Callihan has been the revealed leader of ICU, what's happening with OVE and why does Impact have a hard-on for stable names, yeah, or just names in general with 3 letters? Triple X Division, OVE, ICU. TNA is returning, see, but you can't be like, I get it, alright? What about the DDC? Yeah, you didn't forget about that, did you? Betrich Farm remembers. And that was our weekly perspective, episode 8. If you like what you saw, give it a sneaky big thumbs up. You know you want to do it. And you know what else you want to do during this whole isolation quarantine ski? You want to hit that red button. What's that red button? That's a subscribe, man. Oh, it's on a roll. But... if you want to be on a roll and not botch up like me, maybe hit the third one. You know what the third one is? It's a notification bell. So it lets you know when videos are posted. And not only does it let you know, but it lets all the other subscribers know, because I want to say thank you to everyone in the OWP Galaxy. You're all joining into the rocket ship that's going up. We are going up. And last but not least, it's raining. Yeah, the match I don't care about that was at WrestleMania, now one of them doesn't want to go to it, talking about rains. Lord, you know what? I wouldn't even go in a fight with Goldberg. You know who it should be? Bro. Who's messaging me?
Daniel and Drew?